I got scammed. Technically, I got defrauded by a client slash employer. Let me explain. So one of my jobs is that I write scripts and ads for YouTube and TikTok videos for companies and YouTube channels. And about 6 months ago, in April 2023, I got reached out to by a potential client saying that they were interested in my portfolio and they'd like to work with me. They gave me a test and I did it. They liked it and they hired me at a pretty good rate to write short and long form videos for their clients. They're a social media marketing agency. Pretty quickly, they started giving me more and more work, and it got to a point where I was like, hey, this is, too much work. I have a lot of other clients. We have to come to some sort of agreement. And they said, okay, fine. We like your stuff. We'd like you to work with us long term. So what kind of agreement would you like? And we came to a part-time 20-hour-a-week agreement where whether I have something in front of me every single day or I don't, I still get paid. And they told me to drop all my other clients and just focus on them so I have the time for them. So I had no other writing clients for 6 months, only them. And most of the time I was doing 20 hours. A lot of weeks I was doing more, which is fine because I was getting paid a decent wage and I was getting paid regularly. But then on September 15th, I didn't get paid. So at the same time, I was sick, I had COVID, and I couldn't work my second job or really do much, so I was kind of broke at the time. So I really needed this money, and I'm reaching out to them over and over, hey, where's my money, where's my money? I didn't hear back at all, but they kept giving me work. So I do the work, and then finally, after a few days, they send me less than a third of what I was supposed to get for that pay period. Finally, they say, hey, we can't afford to pay you the full-time or part-time salary anymore, so we need to go back to our old agreement of per video, and you don't need to work specific hours, you can just do them whenever. So I say, okay, we had multiple different agreements at multiple different points of our relationship. At what rate am I going to be working? And then they gave me a little bit more work. I did it, and I still wasn't getting paid. I wasn't hearing back. Finally, they give me some work, and I had to find other clients, and I say, I can't really do this right now. So a week goes by, I actually sit down to do the work, and I realize this is really, really difficult work. I don't think I can really do this. Because what happened is they got a client that they were charging a lot of money to, and that client wanted to leave and they wanted a refund. But they said no refunds. And if they can't afford to pay me my salary, they definitely can't afford to pay them, what they paid. So these people are from a medical field and they say, all right, then make us 4 videos, but we're going to pick the topics and we're going to make them really, really difficult, really, really high level medical knowledge videos that we want. You guys probably can't even do it, but since you can't refund us, try. And they don't give any resources, they just give titles. So I actually look into them. Some of them are kind of possible because I can find the studies, but some of this is like really, really specific, deep medical knowledge. So I reach out, I say, hey, I don't think we can do all of these. I'm trying. I did a couple of them, but there's some of them that we can't do. And then the next day, my accounts were deleted. All my employee accounts were gone. Can't access them anymore. Thankfully, though, I have screenshots of everything, so they can't really hide it. But they're doing some skeevy shit. They're trying to scam me and not pay me the money they owe me for the previous pay period before they tried to cancel the agreement, which I said was fine, and for the work that I did in the next pay period. But instead, they just blocked me on everything and deleted me. Now, since these guys are social media marketers, one of them uses the social media team to make his own videos, and he has actually a pretty good following. He makes really, really nice videos. So, being the only way I can really reach out to them, I sent him a DM on TikTok, hoping that he sees it. And I said, hey, I'm going to give you a day to respond to me and give me some sort of agreement on what you owe me. You don't owe me that much money. It's $1,220 more or less. But if he doesn't respond within 24 hours, I'm going to have to reveal who it is. And I'm going to have to take him to small claims court. It's going to be a whole thing. So, yeah, I got scammed. Hopefully they do the right thing and pay me. We had a great relationship for 6 months. I don't know why they decided to delete me at the last minute. I guess they lost a lot of clients or something all at once. But it really, really sucks to just be scammed like that, especially when you were counting on that money and expecting that consistent paycheck that you've been getting for 6 months to keep funding you, because I just started a business, I just did a bunch of stuff in my life, and I just got COVID, so I missed out on a lot of income in that time period. So yeah, it's not even that much money, but you know, it's like a month of 1 or 2 bills, and that's what I need it for. So yeah, hopefully, my friend, if you're watching this, I'm annoyed, I'm not mad, just work this out with me, man. I don't want to do this. I don't want to make this a whole public thing and file in small claims court for just like over $1,000. Come on, man. Just pay me.